So I'm sitting here, just watching some old footage fights of Subriel Matias. I've made some videos in the past, not too distant past, talking about Subriel Matias. Okay, I praised him. You know, I'm gonna really give another definite honest assessment on him. Being that I just went back and watched at least I watched two fights and then I watched half of another fight. So I'm gonna tell you my conclusion on the future of Subriel Matias, in my opinion. Okay, my opinion varies. Everybody's opinion varies. My opinion may not be shared, and my views may not be shared with others. Okay, but look, dude is an absolute monster, man. Very tough. He's a machine, bro. Absolutely, man. Hits very hard, dude. I mean, this is a guy that killed somebody in the ring. Okay, he hits hard. The problem is, though, his defense is almost non-existent, man. And in this sport, defense is the most important thing. That's the most important tool in your toolbox is defense, man. You have to protect yourself, bro. You have to know how to block punches. You got to know how to weave and bob over your head. That is the way you last long, bro. All right, now we get it, man. Lots of times we like seeing these. When you get certain style fighters, that's brawlers that come forward all the time and fight, and they don't have much defense. It's action packed. Somebody more than likely is gonna get knocked out in that fight, but at what cost? At what cost, bro? Eventually, those guys are gonna be. You're gonna turn into a vegetable case. Getting your head knocked around like that when you could be avoiding those punches. It's just like Adam Kaunowski. He's one of those fighters like that. Like he can punch. He comes forward. He brings the pain. He's also taking pain. And a lot of his fans will say, yeah, Subriel, he'll give some to take some. Yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna say it again. At what cost, though? That's the reason why when people call fighters like Devin Haney boring, or like Floyd or Shakur Stevenson, like when you call them boring, you can understand sometimes where they coming from, but at the same time, you gotta respect their craft because nobody would end up like that, bro. Nobody would end up how Ali did or the way James Toney is right now. All of that is from accumulating punches like that, bro. Nobody would end up like that or worse. So when you get a fighter with defense, you got. That's why I like watching the Sweet Science. That's the reason why I'm a fan of fighters that move around. I love fighters like that, but that they also know how to play at their feet and punch. I like that. I like seeing that. I like when they evade and then they just stop out of nowhere and just fire up. Boom, 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 move out the way. Good head movement. Swivel. I love seeing that. Those fighters have longevity in the sport, bro. Subriel Matias, if he keeps fighting the way he's fighting, he's gonna eventually get knocked out. That's what's gonna happen, and he's gonna get hurt, seriously hurt. I had said that dude is a hard fight for Tank. No, I don't think anymore. I had to sit back and look at it. I think Devin beats him. Now, one will say, well, what if he catches Devin with something? But see, here's the thing. Subriel Matias, like, look at his knockouts against, look at who his knockouts been against, right? Most of the time his knockouts is against, like, flat-footed fighters. That's going to be right there to get hit. It have much footwork. If you standing right there, your feet is solid to the ground, of course that punch it's going to be more effective. But if you moving around, you on your feet, and it's hard for him to connect with you. he can't really knock you out, or the punch is gonna be less effective. That's why when you heard Subriel Matias say Devin Haney's a chicken, he's gonna run because he knows he can't fuck with a style like that. He want Devin to stand in front of him, play rock'em sock'em. He'll have the advantage, and more than likely knock Devin Haney out or hurt him really bad. That's not gonna happen with Dev. Even if he catch Devin with something, Devin's gonna be on the move while he's catching him. He's not gonna be right there like, all right, go on, get me, get me. And that's why a lot of people are gonna say that's not gonna be a fair, friendly fight because he's not gonna be standing right in front of Subriel Matias, letting Subriel Matias get off on him. All right, that's the thing. But Devin, I think, wins. Tank Davis wins as well. Tank might catch him with something that might just knock him out. Might clip him with a counter and might knock him out. I can see it similar to like the way Tank knocked out Rolly. I can see Tank knocking out Subriel Matias the same way. Now, some will say, well, Matias, man, he been taking punches from harder, dudes that punch hard. Yeah, he's bracing for those punches, bro. He's bracing for him. He's standing right there. He's bracing for all those impacts. When he's rushing after Tank and he's not going to expect a counter coming, that's the shot that's going to knock him out, bro. That's what's going to end up happening. And eventually, yeah, you taking shots to the head, but eventually your punch resistance is going to wear down. And, you know what I mean? Then what? So, yeah, while Subriel Matias, he has a fan-friendly style, how long is that going to last, bro? How long? Man, I mean, somebody gonna have to teach him some better defense than that, man. I mean, his defense is almost non-existent. Like Isak Cruz, he's a come-forward fighter, right? But look at Isak Cruz's defense compared to Subriel Matias. You tell me the difference, man. Just saying. So I think he's gonna be a champion as long as he's fighting other dudes that's champs that fight just like him. Up until even if he fight dudes that's there to get hit, eventually he's gonna get knocked out by them too. He's gonna get knocked out by a puncher that doesn't move, and he can get outboxed. Eventually, he's gonna get outboxed with somebody that moves around a lot, that might not have a lot of power. He can even eventually get knocked out by somebody that don't have power, because I've seen it happen recently. You see dudes that's not known for power knocking out dudes with power. All right, so it can happen. So I think his reign is gonna be short when he step up to higher comp like a Tank or like a maybe even a Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, like those kind of fighters like that. I think all of them beats him. And yeah, I understand it. His fans are gonna say, well, can any of them take his power? We don't know. But can he deal with Tank's power for too long? Can he handle getting clipped by Tank? Can he deal with Devin Haney's elusiveness and maybe even the sharp punches from Devin at this weight class? Even Teofimo Lopez, can he deal with T.O.'s combos, his movement, his angles? Can he deal with that? All right, now you tell me what really win fights. I understand power is an equalizer, bro, but that shit ain't everything. And it's good to have power, but you gotta have defense, bro. He don't have any fucking defense. How far is this kid gonna go getting punched in his head like that? It's just my honest assessment, man. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, let me know what y'all think, man. This is your boy, Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all later on the next one.